and how she would gather about her other little children, and make their eyes bright and eager with many a strange tale, perhaps even with the dream of Wonderland of long ago, and how she would feel with all their simple sorrows, and find a pleasure in all their simple joys, remembering her own child life and the happy summer days.
I lingered round them under that benign sky, watched the moths fluttering among the heath and harebells, listened to the soft wind breathing through the grass, and wondered how anyone could ever imagine unquiet slumbers for the sleepers in that quiet earth.
I mean it, Yossarian. You'll have to keep on your toes every minute of every day. They'll bend heaven and earth to catch you. I'll keep on my toes every minute. You'll have to jump. I'll jump. Jump! Major Danby cried. Yossarian jumped. Nately's whore was hiding just outside the door. The knight came down, missing him by inches, and he took off.
Atticus, he was real nice. His hands were under my chin, pulling up the cover, tucking it around me. Most people are, Scout, when you finally see them. He turned out the light and went into Jim's room. He would be there all night, and he would be there when Jim waked up in the morning.
We want no proofs. We ask none to believe us. This boy will some day know what a brave and gallant woman his mother is. Already he knows her sweetness and loving care. Later on he will understand how some men so loved her that they did dare much for her sake. Jonathan Harker.
Yes, and how he kissed me under the Moorish wall, and I thought, well, as well him as another. And then I asked him with my eyes to ask again. Yes, and then he asked me, would I? Yes, to say yes, my mountain flower. And first I put my arms round him, yes, and drew him down to me so he could feel my breasts all perfume, yes, and his heart was going like mad. Yes, I said, yes, I will, yes.
Believed in the green light, the orgiastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning, so we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.
His wife poured him some water from the sink as he fingered the tiny bike and the ballet shoe, the flower basket, and the thimble. He held out the muddy bracelet as she set down his glass. "This little girl's grown up by now," she said. "Almost. Not quite. I wish you all a long and happy life."
The evening star must be drooping and shedding her sparkler dims on the prairie, which is just before the coming of complete night that blesses the earth, darkens all rivers, cups the peaks and folds the final shore in. And nobody knows what's going to happen to anybody besides the forlorn rags of growing old. I think of Dean Moriarty. I even think of old Dean Moriarty, the father we never found. I think of Dean Moriarty.
Tom's most well now, and got his bullet around his neck on a watch guard for a watch. Is always seeing what time it is. And so there ain't nothing more to write about. And I am rotten glad of it, because if I'd have knowed what a trouble it was to make a book, I wouldn't have tackled it, and ain't a-going to no more. I reckon I got to light out for the territory ahead of the rest, because Aunt Sally, She's going to adopt me and civilize me, and I can't stand it. I've been there before.